Hi, welcome or welcome back to my channel, Sam Saves. I'm Samantha. Today I'm just going to be doing a video with my happy mail from Debbie at Up the Creek Budgets for the Pennywise Academy. So if anyone's seen my videos before, I've already done year one. Let's see if I can actually find year one. So I did complete year one and I saved £759 doing that, and now we're on year two. So I have done an unboxing before, but I am having a lot of troubles uploading, so I'm going to do it again. But a few things have changed. So I did get a free a little bag of free stickers, portion stickers, but in the meantime I had already stuck them on something. But I did get the budget beans, which ties in with one of the challenges from year one. And I got a free pencil, and I got the quill with the grimoire. I mean, it is looking a bit bad because I left it on my desk, and then when I went to the toilet, I noticed it was down the toilet, so my son had put it down the toilet in the meantime. I mean, luckily the toilet hadn't been used, so I fished it out the toilet and put it on the radiator, so it's looking a bit crispy now. But that's what happened to that. And then this flipper goes with year two. So I have watched a private video, so if you remember, for the subscription you get private members videos, and then she was explaining what everything's for. Sorry if you can hear my stomach rumbling. So what I did is, on Debbie's Ko-Fi shop, you can click to be a member to do the subscription. I think it was about a £5, I can't actually remember. And then once you're a member, you get send a little code, and then you get money off the rest of the stuff. So this was one of the things. I think this was around £8. I mean, I could be wrong. And this is an extra. You don't need it. It's just something extra that you might want. And this is the Pennywise Academy Collector's Grimoire. For some reason, I do not say it isn't good as Debbie does. You have it personalised. So I've got Sam Saves, but you could have whatever you want. I won't read it. The name of the subscription group is the Order of the Budget Binders. And then you get this little game inside. This is supposed to be the founder of the school. It's just, this is like a Harry Potter dupe, play on the Harry Potter series. So she's supposed to be the head mistress of the school, and this is just saying about her. You can do what you want with these. There's no set rules. So I think I'm just going to do it is £1 a spot, and then it's an extra 30 when it's all saved. And then you got a November envelope. This comes with the book, but this is the November subscription. But because she sent them out later in November, she's added the December envelope. So then your December subscription, you get the January envelope. So then I can add these into here, which I will do. And then the back page is Quest of Badges. So each point is £1. So once you've saved £50, you just write the date. So my first challenge will only save us 30, but if I do, I'm going to do this one, and I might do this at a roll and save with a 6-sided dice. So once I've gotten 50, you just write the date that you've saved the 50. You let her know, and then in your next month's happy meal, she sends you a sticker out, so you get like little badges for completing so many points. So that's the idea with that. But like I say, you don't need that to do the books or to do any of the other things. And then you get the Grimoire Vault envelope, a bit like in year 1 we've got the vault envelope, which I've just took out of mine. And then obviously the back page. So then for the November subscription, get another one, Pennywise Supplies, which is the shop that you get your supplies from, which is in year 1 and year 2. So that's just about how the shop came to be, and a story to it. And then I've chose to do a 6-sided dice, but I could just do it as a £2 challenge, a £1 challenge, a 10p. Do what you want for whatever amount. You could save 20s, pences, whatever you want. So that I'm going to just stick in here now. I'm hoping I have understood a video, so then I can explain it to you, and then you might want to go and get it yourself. Really reasonably priced as well. And also I got the Vault Sweeper. So this is like Minesweep that you used to play on the computer. I do know what game it's supposed to be, but I've never ever played it. But the way she's going to do it is, I think it's once a month, and I think she said it was near Christmas she was going to start, where she would ask one player in the group, whoever's subscribed, to pick a space. So if I went 6D, and then whatever I scratch off, everyone puts that amount in, and then you can pick your value. So if you want to play the high game, it tells you the amounts. So if you scratch off a broom, that's free. And then, so high would be £1 for the top row. A medium is 50p, and a low is 10p. And it's got the little chart on. So if you are paying at the high budget, which I think I will pay, I would need £50. Medium, you need 25, and a low is 5. So she's telling you in advance how much you need to put away for this game. And then if you land on a vault, is it Vault Sprite space, that's worth £10, £5 or £1, depending on your budget. But if one person lands on that, we'll all put it in. So you just put in whatever level you're playing at. So that is going to be done nearer Christmas, so I don't need to think about that yet. I did get 2 free challenges as well. So I got a £10 scratch off, apparently that's what the amount is on there. And I got an owl post. So I've just set it as each owl is £2.50, each letter is 5, just because these are little extras. So I'm just going to put them in this binder as well, in these little envelopes. And then I'll put it in here. I'll pop them. Put this one on this side. And just stick these ones in here. And then I did order separate. This is the coin caster's roll. So I'm going to stick the little insert into this envelope. So anyone can play this. You don't need to be a member to do this one. Yeah, it's going to be a 52-week challenge. The first video is going up on Friday the 5th of December. So you've got time to order it if you want to play along. Like I say, you don't have to have any of the other challenges, books to be a part of it. You can just play this. So on a Friday night, Debbie will do a short little video where she rolls the dice. So say if it was a 6, you would roll your dice. If I matched her and I got a 6, I would put 10 in. So I'll just write 10 there. Or if I rolled lower than her 6, I can either put on what the dice said. So if I rolled a 4 and she rolled a 6, I would put 4. If she was using a higher dice but she rolled a 6 and I got higher than her at an 8, I would save 8. Or you can set your denomination, so you might do the low amount at 250, the higher at 5, and the match at 10. So it's up to you how you do it. You can just play the dice or set it so you know one way or the other you're going to put 250, 5 or 10 in. Like I said, that's a 52-week challenge, so it's going to be a Friday night, short little video. And then if you're behind, you can just catch up. She'll have a separate playlist for everything, so you'll be able to find it, catch up, and start whenever you get this challenge. But it hasn't started yet because it doesn't start till Friday, the 5th. So obviously we're getting them now, but I'm trying to sort my ideas of what I want to do for next year. So this will be a main part of it. So I'm going to do a separate video just doing the pennywise stuff, and then I'll have my cash stuff in as a separate thing. So you might not want to watch it if you're not interested in Harry Potter or this type of thing. So I will be doing my year 2, which I'll show you in a second. I will be doing this, so I may or may not do this on camera. I'll be doing this as a £1, and then I've got these are the placeholders I got from year 1. So I'm just going to stick these in here just in case I need them. And then that is your points thing, so that just gets done as you go along. I don't know why I've stuck that in randomly there. I should have put that one in front of there. And then this one I'm going to do is a roll 6-sided dice and just do that. But who knows how long that's going to take. And then this doesn't start till near Christmas, so I haven't got to think about that in the next few weeks. And this doesn't start till Friday the 5th. So today is the 17th of November. So this week I will be doing a video starting these challenges. So I'll have a couple of weeks of doing the two challenges on the front. I think I'm going to play them side by side. So I'll do the pound challenge and the roll the dice challenge. I'll be playing them and doing my year 2 until the other ones start. But one will be for everyone to play if you want to join in, but the vault sweep or sweeper, whatever it was called, is going to be done for members only. So it'll be a separate video, so you probably won't see me do that at all. I did get the bag, so I'm going to be keeping this inside of here. So I think there was a choice of 4 on our Ko-Fi shop, so if you want a little bag, you just get that separate as well. And then the year 2, which is the new release, you get, there's a little witch in all of us, little key ring. I won't read any of them out because I'll probably read some when I start it. So it has the letter to start with, so scratch it off and see what you save. And then the first page is Pennywise supplies, and this is straightforward. Each little icon, so 10, 10, 2, 2, 2, 5. So you just pick what you want to put and then put it in there. Driving lessons. This is, I'm sure, if you roll a dice. If it's even, you save 5. If it's odd, you save 10. So that's just straightforward as well. It's going to be a 5 or 10 challenge. Budget bloomery is a scratch off, and it's if you scratch it off and there's a plant underneath, you save 5. I keep looking to the next one for the instructions, but it's not, it's on the front. So if there's a plant underneath, it's a thriving plant, and you save 5. If it's an empty pot, you save 10. So that's a 5 or 10. You basically know the most you're putting in is 10. A mystery unfolds. So this is the flipper, so blue or black side, spider or butterfly. I think it's butterfly 5, spider 10. So again, you know the most you're putting in is a 10. Eat slugs. So there's 4 different types of slugs. I've just put 1, 2, 4 and 5, and then whichever one I want to mark off. So if I wanted to do the little chubby green one, I'll be saving 2, and that's basically what you do. You can put your notes in the envelopes that go with it, sorry, my stomach is really rumbling. Coins go in the odd socks at the back, which is a little shout out to Dobby, who I love. So that's where the coins would go. Stuff it juice. So this is a word search. You can do whatever denomination you want. I've just gone for 10, but you could do £1, £2, whatever. But I am saving for a holiday in 2027, so that's why I've made them quite high. So once you've done them all your words, the letters that haven't been used in between, they do spell out a word, so it'll be an ingredient. So if you think you found the ingredient, you've spelled out a word that is an ingredient, you put your guess in there, and then you scratch that off, and it actually tells you what it is. So if you are wrong, I think you add another 10. If you are correct, you save 5. If you're wrong, you save 10. So that's just like a little bonus after the word search. Amazing savings. So that's like a snakes and ladder game. What does it say? It does say, so I've chose £2. The blank spaces, so the ones that haven't got save 5, save 10, you can pick which amount you want to be. So I've just gone for £2. So if I landed on 3, there's nothing there, I'll save 2. And again for the 4. So all of the spaces are worth something. And then the rest of it is just like normal snakes and ladders. I have no master, so this is Dobby. So I've set it at £5 each sock. So you roll the dice and it's a race to the end which sock wins. But each sock is going to be worth 5. So that's just like a plinko game, but each sock being 5. So there's nothing too crazy. I mean, you can, some of them are set at 5 to 10, and some of them you can just choose yourself. So you can make this quite low. My year one I did make quite low, and that still saves £759. So it's still a good saver. Cancelled but. So this is like an extra credit. You don't have to do it. So there's a bronze, a silver and a gold amount. So you decide how brave you want to be. So if you just want to go in the middle, you would scratch that off, and it could save 5%. So when you finish each challenge, so just say I saved £50 in the Pennywise supply. I have no idea how much it saves, but say I saved £50, I'd write £50 in, and you just write all your totals in. And then plus, say the 5, if it was 5% under there, plus the 5%, and then you write the total, how much that would save. So you would save like 5% on all of the totals. I don't know what is under, but we'll see. I mean, I could have really high amounts because I pick quite high amounts on my games. Well, not too high, but reasonably high. Do I want to risk it and pay maybe 5, 10, 15% on top? So we'll see at the end. And like I say, this is for your coins. And then the same as year one, you just write the amounts from each, how much each game, and then in the cauldron you write your total. So I'm hoping I've explained that correctly, because I am rubbish at talking about Happy Meal. I absolutely love it, and it's amazing quality, amazing price. It's something to join in with, especially if you are a Harry Potter fan. And it really didn't cost much at all. So what are we on? We're on Monday, so my week 3 of November starts on Friday, so we'll be doing that as a normal cash stuffing. I am going to be doing a mini video in between to get my autumn binder finished, but I also may do another video in between starting this and starting the 2 little challenges. I might even do the scratch off and the owl one, because they're all really low denominations. So I'll be starting that. And then the Vault Master I'll just do is a separate thing, probably not even on camera. That is going to be a group thing with members, but I will be starting on the 5th of December doing the Coin Master challenge, which is a 52-week challenge. So there is a lot to be getting on with. This is going to be a separate thing, so that's why in January I'm going to be doing less of my general challenges. I don't want binders and binders of challenges, plus my sinking funds, plus this, because I do like to front load my sinking funds at the beginning of the month. Anything I get from the challenges is a bonus that goes in, but I like my sinking funds to be sitting where I want them to be at the beginning of the month, or well on the way to where I want them to be at the beginning of the month. So hope this will be a whole thing on its own, but my actual main challenges I'm hoping not to be so much. And I also will still have my annual challenges, which will be for 2027, because I've nearly finished 2026 ones. I hope that makes sense. But yeah, that is it. Thank you so much for watching. Like I say, Debbie does do a better walkthrough than me, so that is Debbie at Up the Creek Budgets. I will link it below if you want to go over and have a look. She does have other things on her shop as well, and she's got a great Christmas binder savings challenge, which I've also got, which I absolutely love. So the quality is amazing, so you can't go wrong, and the price is really good as well. So if you want to go over and check out her videos on YouTube and her Ko-Fi shop, she'll have the link in her description for that. So yep, so thank you for so much watching. I'll see you soon. Bye.